What's happening, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you all with another next-gen diecast review, sponsored by our good friends at Circle B Diecast. Make sure to use that promo code OBBYT to get $5 off of your latest purchase. You guys spend $30 or more, and yeah, you'll get that $5 off for shipping, because, you know, it does come a long way, especially when you order a lot of these next-gen cars, which I know a lot of people are quite excited, including myself. I'm uploading this review as we are just moments away from the Watkins Glen race. So, but yeah, today it's going to be on the diecast that I think a lot of people are going to be very divisive about, but I've kind of got used to it, and it's on another rookie car as well, so I know a lot of people do like collecting the rookie cars, and this is going to be on Harrison Burton's rookie car for this year, his primary car for the famous Wood Brothers racing team in the Ford MOTORCRAFT Ford Mustang, and yeah, let me tell you what, man, this definitely is probably not one of my favorite schemes when it first got released, just because it's just the placement of the logos. But I have got used to it, but I think the big thing a lot of people really like about this car is that, of course, the chrome numbers, or the, you know, the chrome reflective numbers, which is only exclusive to the ARC diecast, which I'm showing you right here in the Gold Series. So these won't be available. This feature won't be available in the NASCAR Authentics retail line. So, which is unfortunate, but you know, I guess that's what you pay for you know, a car that's priced $10 or $12 at the track. But pretty nice looking car, guys. I will admit, I do like the box design as well. But we're going ahead and unbox the bad boy, and let's take a close look at Harrison Burton's 2022 Ford MOTORCRAFT next gen car. And alrighty, guys, we got the diecast out of its box, and man, let me tell you what. I mean, this is probably one of the most iconic paint schemes that is now in the next gen form, and I must say it does look pretty cool. I mean, of course, you know, the gold reflective number is something I think is really cool, but you see right there, it looks like the quality, we do got a little bit of a quality issue right there. You see it's kind of wrinkled up, but well, if you look at this angle, man, just look at it, just look how reflective that 21 is, guys. If you look at this angle, it looks like it's pretty much pitch perfect. That is looking pretty cool. But yeah, guys, this is the you know, the one of the I guess you could say one of the early releases that we had that did came out when, you know, the next gen diecast started rocking and rolling, like back in like the beginning of summertime at Road America and Gateway, or, you know, when those next gen cars finally started rolling. But I did notice one thing as well, guys, that this is the only next gen car that does not have you know, the updated window banner, guys. Now this is something that we kind of had an issue in the past, guys, with you know, some of the Roush cars from like last year. They have the 2020 Cup Series banner, like the Newman Oscar Mayer car and the Chris Buescher Fastenal car. So kind of the same situation right here, but I kind of find it kind of weird that the Harrison Burton one is the only one that has this, because you guys know on the current next gen car that they basically only have one manufacturer logo, and basically Harrison Burton's name is actually on the right, supposed to be on the right side, and there's supposed to be like an air vent right there, where that little outlet hole, or whatever the hell it's called. So I don't know why a lot of people are kind of upset about that, to be honest with you guys, but I think that this car was actually, I think, announced, way before NASCAR made that change. But they did update the rest of them, so I do find that kind of odd. But regardless or not, guys, this is a really nice looking diecast. Even though I have to say it has grown on to me, but when they first announced this, I said, oh my god, this is one of the worst interpretations of, you know, utilizing the space on the next gen, which it still has some problems, but it looks like they have done a better job now. I mean, I've been looking at the updated version of the MOTORCRAFT car, and they've done a so much better job. I think, well, like the new updated MOTORCRAFT car, I think they switched out, they put the Dex Imaging logo, I think, right here instead, which I think has more surface area and fills that gap up even more, and they put the Ford MOTORCRAFT logo down here instead. That looks a lot better than what we have here, so maybe next year's car, or if Harrison Burton somehow finds a win this season, you know, that's going to be pretty interesting. And this card also has a working suspension as well, so I mean, it's not as bad, at least it's not lopsided like my Suarez car, but a lot of traditionalists are going to like this diecast regardless, because, you know, it's such an iconic car, guys, and yet we have ourselves another new driver in the 21 car after dealing with 2 full seasons with Matt DiBenedetto. You know, we got the confirmation that Harrison Burton was going to move up from, you know, the JGR camp and go to, you know, you say the Ford camp, guys, which is kind of interesting. I mean, sometimes you got drivers who do switch out manufacturers, but this was definitely an interesting I will say I was a little divisive at first. I was like, oh, I bet only Dex Imaging is the reason why he probably got on board with this, because, you know, You know, it has to all do with sponsors. So maybe that's the main reason why Wood Brothers probably wanted him in this ride. That, and also he is a pretty young generational talent. I mean, if you guys don't know already, he is a Burton, so he's part of the famous Burton family, the son of the mayor Jeff Burton. So I know a lot of Jeff Burton fans are probably gonna be happy about that. So and I actually met Harrison before. He's actually a really cool dude. I met him at Daytona, and actually a few times at Daytona as well, which, by the way, I'm actually coming to Daytona for this weekend. So if you guys, see me, say hi. I don't bite. But, dude, this is really cool, guys. I really do like this gold number 21. And like I said, I think the only thing I have to criticize is just how the logos are placed. The paint scheme is really cool. It's nice and simple. It's a traditional Wood Brothers look, but it does look different, as we'll be getting to the side-by-side comparison in a second, as I think we got a thunderstorm that's in my area right now, so apologize for you guys, if you guys probably heard that thunder. So living in Florida, man, heck, the weather is quite interesting. But now here we got ourselves, the squarish, Ford Mustang hood, which looks really cool, in the Ford MOTORCRAFT. I mean, that looks really clean. Didn't realize that the Ford logo is also black right here. It's not blue, but you see right here the front end of the Ford, the beautiful Ford front end, which I think looks really cool. I mean, I think I also noticed as well, I think this car actually, I think, was sold out, I think, at a few racetracks. I think they had a few left at Atlanta, but, man, this car and I think the Chase Briscoe Mahindra car, when they first were released at the tracks, they sold out immediately. So this car is pretty darn popular, probably because of that reflective number. I think a lot of people love the chrome reflective numbers. Then getting down to a closer look right here, of course, yeah, I mean, we got a little bit of a wrinklage right there, like I said. I didn't even know that's a freaking word, but we do got some quality issues. Like we got, I guess this is a race version, guys. You see right there, the blue line doesn't even line up, but it still looks really nice. Harrison Burton's name looks like it's bleeding into the freaking name rail right there. You see a little bit of a red that's like showing off there. But yeah, I really wish, like, what I think they could have done better is, like, I don't know why they had the Ford MotorCraft logo laid out like vertically. It should have been like horizontal, like this. I think that would look a lot more better, guys. I think that would have filled up that space a little bit better. But like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, I'm glad that they kind of switched out the logos, and the Dix Imaging logo is now here now. But yeah, as far as Harrison Burton, guys, I mean, will I say he's been an upgrade over Matt Benedetto? Not necessarily, but then again, I'll come some slack because he is a rookie. I mean, he did end up, I think, he finished third, I think, just very recently at the Indianapolis GP race, which was pretty cool. Well, it's not really cool, though. We got ourselves a nice, big, noticeable paint chip, which I think that's a part of it right there, so, oh, lordy, but luckily it's on a black area, so does anybody got a Sharpie I could borrow so I could fix that? Oh, there we go. I found the paint chip right there. We got another paint chip right there on the freaking on the back windshield, which I don't think I mentioned this before in my other reviews, guys, but if you notice how there's no rail detail on the back windshields, which I find, I don't know, just makes it look kind of plain Jane, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if the actual cars are like that. More Ford MotorCraft logos. Anybody who's a big Ford fan, I know you're going to like this. You get the detailed spoiler and the rear black diffuser looking really nice. This is the regular ARC version, not the metal chassis version. And this thing definitely is a race version, because look, we got ourselves some more paint chips and, yeah, standard lino quality control issues. So I can't really complain too much about that. Not really my favorite paint scheme, to be honest with you guys. But I believe we also do got the Dix Imaging car that just came out as well. And I don't know. I think I heard that. Actually, I think it's canceled now, guys. His what is it? His Dawn's throwback car, which that's a disappointment. I probably would have loved to see that car being made. But we do got a good variety of Harrison Burton diecasts that are on pre-order. So yeah, check them out with Circle B Diecast. But now let's get on to the side-by-side comparison of the 2020 variant, because I didn't pick up the 2021 variant. I know, kind of ironic, it's a 21 car. But you see the paint scheme definitely has changed. There's a lot more red to it, which I do like. I mean, when you think of the classic Wood Brothers paint scheme, you think of Ford MotorCraft, and they decided to went back with a bold text, which looks really cool. Yeah, a lot more red on this, guys. I mean, compared to what we usually get, which is really cool. I do like the added, the little details that we got. But just look at that, guys. Look, going back to that gold 21. I mean, we've had it. That is considered gold, but like compared to this, oh my God, it looks so much better. I could have sworn we've had like the reflective gold 21 car before, but I think NASCAR couldn't allow it, because I could have sworn it was either with Matt Bennett or Paul Menard. I think at I don't know, like a few races ago, like a few years ago, I think. I could have sworn like the 21 chrome number was there on the Gen 6 car. They see, I mean, the one thing I do miss, because, this is technically a Penske affiliated car, is the color rims. But I do find it interesting that, yeah, I mean, I know it's Will Brothers is technically, their own team, but they are having an alliance with Penske. Really surprised they don't have, I know the actual car does not have chrome rims, like, those chrome rims that all the Penske diecasts have. I'm kind of glad it doesn't, because I think it would be very, I think too much would be going on, because you already get the reflective number and then you get the chrome rims. I mean, I think that would just be too much of overkill, to be honest with you guys. Get on down this side right here, pretty much the same. The red, I think it looks like it's a lot more vibrant. I don't know. It seems like the red does look. It looks a lot more nicer, to be honest with you guys, but I do like the addition of that. So you can see the exhaust ports right there. But yeah, I mean, feel free to comment below what you guys think about, is this car considered an upgrade in terms of the paint scheme or the driver? We do want to hear your guys' comments and thoughts below. As, yeah, how can I mention as well, guys? I got to see, the first crazy next-gen flip at this year's Daytona 500. Harrison Burton had a nice wild ride at his debut for the Daytona 500. Yeah, that was something, man. That was kind of like an oh shit moment right there. So definitely was something to say the least for being at my first Daytona 500. But yeah, feel free to comment below if you guys have anything else to share, as I'm going to go on and wrap up this diecast review of Harrison Burton's 2022 rookie car, the Ford MotorCraft Ford Mustang, driven for the iconic Will Brothers Racing Team. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. I'll see you guys next time on any other fantastic next-gen review, and yeah, stay classy, y'all.